Okay. Hello, everyone, and hello, world. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon Lapu-Lapu, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And thank you also to still continue watching my videos. And please click the notification bell so that you will be alerted when I post a new video. And please click like and share. And please subscribe to my channel. So today, my guest is Miss JHA, and she is a special vlogger, and her journey in life is depicted on her videos. So Miss Ja, welcome to my channel, and thank you for the interview, and let's get started. So mom, please tell us your real name, age, marital status, and anything about your siblings and family you would like to share with our viewers.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, Mom Sharon, for inviting me. And yeah, it's my pleasure to be here, and it's so great that I'm the one of your, I don't know, I am the one who you want to be interviewed. Anyway, actually, my name is, everyone's call me Miss Ja. Even here in our area, they call me Miss Ja, and my real name is Shella. And that's why I put on my YouTube channel as Miss Ja because they call me Miss Ja, and they knows me as Miss Ja. Um, I am single mother. Yeah, I'm single and 33 years old, living here in the province area. I have six siblings. My parents still, they are still alive. They both alive. My
Okay.
work here is farming and you know, and vlogging sometimes. That's it.
Okay.
And
But
I have two sons.
it's nice to live. It's nice. Okay. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, that's it.
How old are your son, Mom Ja?
My eldest is 12 years old. This coming March 22, he will be 12 years old, and my youngest is will be 11 years old by May.
Okay. How would you describe your journey in life? Please explain the journey, and where does your journey begin, and how do you think or hope it will end?
Well, my journey is not that easy. Maybe if I started when I was, when I was started in my when I was child, it's not that easy until now. It's not that easy, but I'm thinking that it's better now. When my childhood, I've been here. We work in farm, and when I got to have kids, it's not that easy because being a parents, a solo parents, is not that easy to raise your kids, especially you are thinking about their future. And if you don't have income every day, and if you cannot do something, you get starved here. You cannot eat if you're not working. As a when I was working here in farming, like, I'm doing my best that I can provide them because when my child, when I was young age, um my life is so hard because I belong with a family who is poor, and we we are six siblings, and even our studies they can't provide. So we grow up with, you know we are not we cannot get our needs. When I was young, I was started at 9 years old. I'm already a working student. I'm away from my parents. When I'm in high school, I am a working student. So, and I'm early to get kids, and that's not easy. When I'm started to have kids, provide your kids, especially for their like milk. Actually, before I'm using breastfeed, but it's not. It's not that like that that breastfeeding. Of course, you need also to buy something for your kids, that even to buy them their needs, you cannot provide it because life is so hard. But as what I know, I'm trying my best to provide them and to improve my life here in province. You know, when I work in Manila, I work in before 2004. 2004, I started working in Manila. Well, when I started going there, I work as a um May helper, working
Mm-hmm.
as a housemaid, and life is, I started the salary for 1,500 before when I'm working in Manila. I just thought before that, I just thought that if you're working there, you have a big salary, but it's not. When I was when I s- already when I'm already when I get home here, I started to plan that I need to do something. I need to work more. So I started to apply work in SM, and it's so nice that because I got the job, and wow, I've been 8 years with that job, and it's really makes money for it,
Okay.
and I can provide my needs. Yeah, Ma'am Sharon, if I remember before when I was first time in Manila when I worked in helper, I provide because my salary is 1,500. So it's really hard to
Budget.
give them, to share, to budget, because you are thinking about the kids milk. You're thinking about that what they eat, because me, I've been starved when I was young, and I'm thinking that what if my child, my kids is, they don't eat. So if my salary is 1,500, I sent them all, because I said I have a free food, I have a free all in the house, so I think I can send it to them. So it's really, it's really, then you're thinking this is not enough, because if your child grew up, your salary is not enough, because the if your kids growing up, it's more grow your expenses. So
Yes.
so I changed my mind. So I asked to my parents that if it's okay that I cannot send you money for almost 1 month, because I want to transfer a job. I'm thinking I am qualified with this job. Why do I need to be a helper forever? This is not me. I have lots of dreams. I want to try something. I don't want to be ignorant forever, because my boss before, they don't want me to go out to the house, or they are afraid that I'm change my mind, I'll leave. So I worked
Mm-hmm.
there for almost 2 years. You know, I worked there for almost 2 years as a house helper. So I realized that I said, okay, I need to change. So when I asked my parents that, Ma, I cannot provide you for 4 months, because I wanted to change my job. So at that time, I was looking online. I tried to look online. I think I am qualified for this. So that time it's my day off. Instead, my day off is every Sunday. I asked to my boss if I can have a day off on Monday, because that was my interview. So
Ah,
I'm not,
okay.
yeah, I'm not telling to them that I have an interview. I know they will not agree for that. So I go there and I try to interview, and I don't know how to put some makeup, because I grew up in the place that we don't
Province.
wear any makeup, or you are conservative, because if you are wearing makeup, they think that you are like, they think you bad. And I'm surrounded with the people of a lots of chismes, because people here, if you are if you they are groupings, because they don't have any they don't have any, if they are from farming, just they go home, they just only like talking with other persons. So before, I'm just trying to be try to be like them, that I am a conservative person, but honestly I'm not a conservative person. I think this is not me, but I tried because of my family and because my parents is the same also. I tried to be like that. So when I was applying with the job, I'm so shocked. You know what, Mom Sharon, I was crying at the time that they said you are hired.
Right.
What? I'm hired? I'm not expected that I'm hired. That before that, I'm my the other applied is a college graduate. They have but me, I'm just an high school graduate, and I'm not expected that I'm qualified for the job that I'm hired. So that's the reason that I said, okay, when already hired it, they said that we call you for, oh, this is the you need to do some of your uniforms, everything. So I asked my boss that I need to go home to the province. Actually, it's not. I said okay. Then I didn't come back. I actually find a house to play the place to stay. And
Right.
that time, I think my money is all. It's not enough for the house. I said if I spend this for a nice house, how can I provide my food, my fare? You know. So I'm looking a boarding house, and I was in the squatter area. And you know what, Ma'am Sharon, I don't have any choice. I found a place that it's only 600 pesos.
Mm.
But the problem is the house is like that. It's like an underground. If you get in there, you cannot stand up. You just like that. So if you
Okay.
want, yeah, you just. So if I'm changing clothes, I was in a bathroom, and I'm surrounded with the people who are like messy people, like there are, because it's a squatter area. So when you thinking about it, I think I cannot get it. But if you're thinking about, you know I need this because I need to have a budget. Need to work. I need to can provide my kids there because almost 4 months, and I heard already. And
Yeah.
at that time, Ma'am Sharon, my family never tell me that my kids have an accident. He's playing on the, I don't know, it's a construction from the, I think it's a barangay project, and he's playing there, and he got slide. His face got stabbed with the
Oh,
steel bar, and
okay.
no one's tell me that, because maybe they're thinking what would happen to me because I'm just applying on a
Yes.
job. So after 1 week, I was already started on the job. So I told to my mom that I already have work. I work in the SM, and you know what, Mom Sharon, if you heard that you're working in that kind of the mall, that it's a popular mall, they have a high, they are talking that, oh wow, she's working like that. How can she get it? And you feel like, oh my god, because no one's expected that I'm working at that place. So 1 week, my sister told me that when I'm trying to call them, is okay, after 15 days I got the salary. So when I want to talk to the kids, when I saw here a big bandage here, I said, what happened? So I was crying when I saw him that he got stabbed. I don't want. I got I get shit tears every time I remember it. That what if I am there? Maybe I can taking care of them, but I can't.
Yes.
So I told to my mom that you need to bring it to the hospital because it's not yet stitching.
That's
And the
thinking.
was
Okay.
yeah, because they cannot provide any money for it. So I got hysterical at the time that why you didn't bring it? And my mom, we don't have money to provide for it, for the stitch of her face. Like sometimes I get emotional if I remember it. So when they bring it, and and that time when I said, I asked to my workmate that, promise again, can I borrow money? And because God is good, because that workmate, she doesn't know me yet, and I was new at the job. but she let me borrow the money so that I can send to the family for his stitches of his face. I was so on painful at that time because I heard when my son crying he cannot eat, you know. But people thinks why the mother cannot send, she's in Manila, because they think that if you're in Manila you're working a lot, or you work, or you have a lots of money, you're working good. But they didn't know. But
Yes.
because of that, I was, maybe I'm just a strong until I when I stay with that house for almost 6 months. I do always overtime so that I cannot go home with that house early. What you can do for the place that I'm just only sitting and lying? I can't even moving. I can't even stand.
Mm.
So I stayed there for 6 months. Then until that, I my one of my workmates told me that, I said, "Do you know some places that I can stay?" So she asked me that, she recommended me that I have a place. It's a bed spacer. I think it's better you can stay there. So I stay there. I I I get a nice place, and I paid that 2,000 a month, and I can provide it because I have already a salary that provide, and I can send money more for my family. I am a very, Mom Sharon, I sometimes I'm thinking that I'm so very um if about family, I'm always weak about family, about my kids. Actually, I don't want that I'm far from my kids, because I'm far with my family, but it's okay with that because I have a complete parents. But them, they don't have a complete parents. When my their father passed away, when my youngest one is 7 months and my eldest is 1 year old, that was a very very hard life that I've been through, because I far from my parents. I live for the place that without any neighbors.
Mm.
I
Okay.
tried to I tried to work there. I tried to because I'm doing a garden. And if I have like 500 pesos, I cook like because I cook like banana queue, kamote queue, but I'm planting. So I go to the every Saturday I go to the place that I can sell it. So it can help. And it's really funny because when I was 22 years old, it's looked like that I'm already 40 year of 50 years old, because I am so much stressed at that time, and people think what happened to her, what's like. And at that time, Mom Sharon, I don't know what's life I have, because even my parents cannot help me at that time. Even of them, I feel that they ignoring me. I was crying because I feel so alone. If I get sick, I cure my own. My kids get sick, I cure my own. When son, my eldest is having, my youngest one having a convulsion, I am the one carrying it, running to the hospital without asking my parents to help me. Because at that time I
Yes.
feel like I'm so alone. And I think, what, there's a time that, it's not nice to say, but sometimes if you are stressed and depressed, you feel like I want to end this. You are thinking, but if I'm staring my child lying on the bed and he don't have even clothes to wear, instead you are out of on your mind, you are thinking, you just crying, and no, I need to survive this. I really need this. So now, when I'm already, last pandemic, I go home here after pandemic 2020 and go home here. And I resign on the job because I am regular there. They paid me good. And at the time, I started already in YouTube, and I don't know, before in pandemic, if you're doing one of co-bloggers, I have a very small channel. That time, I think my subscribers is only 100 subscribers, and actually, it's just only for boredom. I didn't know that it's you can make money in YouTube. So I was remember Nikki's journey. She told me, "Oh, laga, do this what I'm doing on YouTube. You can make money from it." So I do some sexy. Actually, I'm belonging in the area that it's really conservative. How can I do this? I get embarrassed. What if my family don't know this? What happened to her? She's already in she's like in Manila, then she's doing like that. It's a pandemic. What they gonna do? I lost my signal.
Yeah, yes, yes. Yes, okay. Hello?
O- Okay now.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, I just want to read the comments first. I would like to
Okay.
say thank you, Paul Simpkins, for the super chat. I mean, super sticker.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
So,
you.
ma'am, okay. Ma'am, how would you describe your journey? Okay, wait. Uh, you live in province. Tell us about your province, its location, people, and if you own a house, rent, have property in the province.
Well, my province is a mountain area, and we have our only 500 population here.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
We have
It's too
only
small.
500 population. This is a very small big, and before it is a 600 population, but some of them is transferring, like if they can make money, the transfer where, you know, like in this town near to the, you know, and my province is how can I, it's far from the help of the government because it's the
Ah,
road.
yes.
uh, the road is really hard. It's really hard to come here, like of course you need to the we just only working here for farming. And one one I can tell is this province is okay for planting, for farming, but it's a nice area. It's a very nice area. It's a nice place if you want a peaceful, if you want to breathe. It's a good to be rest or to
Mm,
relax. But if you wanted to make more money, if you're not working, here's too hard. You cannot make money here.
okay. I just want to read one comment here. Um, I just want to say hello, shout out to Miss Manalunti. Miss Sharon becomes even more beautiful when she smiles. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 And Ma'am Ja, do you plant and grow your own vegetables in the province? Please explain what vegetables and other food you produce in your province for family consumption.
Yes, we plant vegetable like squash, eggplants, onion, bell pepper, corn, rice, and um coconut tree, rubber tree. That was the main source here. And
Ah, okay. So you are lucky because you eat organic vegetables, and then it's can less expense to buy some vegetables because you can have your own vegetables and then it's fresh.
yeah, it is. That's what's the good here. Actually, me, I'm planting. I like planting. Actually, I don't like flowers at home. I like planting in my backyard, like a lot of vegetable. That's what I like. But
And
because
then
that
Ma'am
you
Cha,
want to,
I really okay. Okay,
you
I
you
really feel what okay, go on.
say okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel what kind of life that you have in the province because I've been experiencing also that province life when my auntie was living in a province, and then my sister-in-law also is living in the province in Toledo City, and then I went there and stayed just only for one night and one day, but I feel how it is experience to be living in the province because they just, if they don't have rice, they just only eat sweet potato, right, for lunch, either for breakfast or lunch. So yeah, I've been experiencing that. And then mostly what their dish is, mostly fried fish, I mean dried
Yeah,
fish. Dried fish,
exactly.
yes. Yeah, dried fish, yes. So I know the feeling to live in the province, because I've been experiencing also that. And then for me it's very, I don't know how to say, challenging for me. It's a challenge for me to live, because me, I really would like to live in different kind of way of living. I can live in the province, I can live in the island, I can live anywhere, and then I can fit what the way that people living there, and then the way of their life. So me, when I was in my sister-in-law's, it's okay for me if I just only eat sweet potato on lunch. There is no problem for me on that.
And I was sort of food before also sweet potato.
Yeah. And then my daughter really likes sweet potato, and especially kamuting kahoy. You know kamuting
Oh
kahoy?
yeah, kasaba.
Yes. Yeah, cassava. So my daughter likes it. So
And I was
my
or
next
we don't
is,
have corn.
is it difficult to afford feeding your kids and providing for them as a single mom in the province and in the Philippines?
Oh, Mom Sharon. I know some of single mother. I know. I know how hard to raise your kids alone.
Yes.
I know how, that's why people sometimes I get angry for those people single mom. They don't respect because he's a single mother, especially Filipino. Sometimes I've been I've been having a relationship before. We always having a fight with my kids because they get angry if I get priority my kids. I said, of course, they are my priority. You can leave me right away, but my kids is the one who can stay with me forever. But you can
Yes.
find someone. But I know I cannot find another kids. And I know they cannot find another parents, only me. So I need it. They need me. And I need them also. So it's really hard, especially if you're thinking about their future. Sometimes you cannot sleep at the middle of the night. You sit there because you are thinking, what would be happen to them
Yes.
in the future? What if I cannot provide this? What happened if no one's helping me? What would be happen to them? My parents if they are gone, what the use of the big property? What the use of that? Because if you're not working, you have a big land. If you're not working for it, it's nothing. It's useless. If you sell it, you don't know if you can provide. You can make money good also. Nothing. You're not. So you are always thinking as a solo parents, as a single mom, it's really hard to raise child. But you need to fight for them. You didn't. You're the one who you're the one who motivate yourself. That their kids also they will grow up that they are thinking my mother is only a sole parent. I need to do this. But if you doing things that can make your kids non-respect of you, they will grow up without future also. So that's my answer. That it's not easy to be a single mom.
Yes, a single mom is a superwoman. I am also a single mom.
Oh, no, at
And
least
Mom
you're
Cha,
okay.
okay? Okay, do
Okay,
you have
okay.
question?
It's, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, okay.
Okay. Ma'am Cha, do you have piggery? If so, how many piglets do you have, and tell viewers the daily routine for maintaining the piggery?
Okay, that piggery it's belong to my cousin that I am the one who use it. So before pandemic I taking care of 50 pigs. And I was realized before that if you are taking care of pigs and because you cannot only get some plant just to feed them. They're not growing fast. And if you buy some feeds product like to feed them, they will grow faster. So you need to pay on 50 pigs. It's not easy to feed them because weekly I spend 5,000 to 6,000. So I will not get any person like what's we call that veterinary to inject them. I just only watching on the
Okay.
YouTube how to go. I am the one who do it. I am the one
Oh,
who
okay.
clean. Yeah, I am the one to cook clean. I am the one who, if they are get sick, if they become already 80 kilos, I'm like, I'm hugging with them and trying to inject. It's really hard,
My God.
and I feel so tired with it. So it makes good money because I at the time I built a house because of that. But the time comes that I feel so tired because I'm just alone. I'm just alone, and I can't, if I get person to do it, I need to pay for them. So I don't have money
Yeah.
to pay for them. So I am the one who do it. And until that time when I already I just only make it for three session. Three I taking it. It's almost 1 year, 1 year because every 3 months I deliver them, and yeah, it's makes money. And I stop when I already I buy. When I sold it, I buy like karaoke. I make something, I make
Okay.
something. I open a small shop just to make money for it, and that's makes me make money for our daily needs. But province, if you can make look guys, it's have a carabao here.
Okay. Ah, okay, cute.
Yeah. So if you like if you build like that, people also doing the same things, and you cannot running your business because you have already, if you buy
Yes.
a karaoke, all of your neighbors buy also. If you open a shop, all your neighbors have a shop also. So but it's like, YouTube, it makes me help a lot, Mom Sharon. You didn't know someone sending you on your chica, sending you on PayPal. You are sometimes if my people or my chicas pop up that was someone I didn't know them the sending. I said, I feel like surprised that wow, there's someone sending me. What a surprise, and it's really makes me happy for it. You didn't expect that happen. So yeah, it's nice to have a like that kind of here, but if the provide, it's not easy to
Okay.
provide them.
Okay. Okay. Mom, you have a chicken farm. Is it the family chicken farm? And how difficult is it to maintain a chicken farm? And is it your source of for eggs and chicken meat, or you buy from the market or store?
Actually, the chicken farm is to my brother. So now I we share you know our capital. I give the capital him also, and we are the one who. So if we do it 45 days only. Chicken, it's really makes money. It's really makes money also here. But the feeding, it's really expensive also. But in just 1 month, you can make money. So all the things that I need, I go to the big market. I'm trying to find some buyer to get all the chickens. So every month, I can every 45 days to 50 days, I can already sell the chicken. Only the payment for it, you know it's not that
Ah,
easy
okay.
for to feed them, especially now you need to have a business permit. Even we didn't get
Yes.
any help from the government, but they coming here to get all your payments or a business permit. You cannot make this if you don't have a business permit. you know
Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Do you hear me? Hello, hello.
yeah, I hear you. No
Okay.
signal again.
Yes, the signal is bad.
That's my
Yeah, now
problem.
everything needs permit from the government.
Yeah, no, actually, here we are, what I said, we are far from the help of the government, especially the administration, especially if, like the mayor, if he didn't win in our barangay, and he win in the municipality, no one's help here. Even we asked that mayor yun, no one. That's the problem here for the administration.
Mamja, what is your definition of poverty, and tell viewers about poverty in your province or life and how you deal with it in a daily basis?
Well, wow, the poverty in our area here is very, you know, a lot of the here is a poor, you know. But we are so lucky because we are part of Purpose. Purpose
Okay.
can help also. But the problem here, the people here is really, if they know that they have already a Purpose, they added kids because they don't want to lose their Purpose. Instead,
Yeah,
they help for them.
beneficiary.
They make it hard, and some of them here also because they knows that they have an income every month, no, every 2 months they get from the Purpose. They're not already working in farm. Sometimes here it's no one's planting corn, and everything is like, people changing. Sometimes that was it told that if the people have money, people change because they didn't do the routine what they have before. Instead that it's can provide more for them, they're not doing it. Hoy, baboy, pahawa diha. So that's it. The poverty here is really, really, it's not in
So okay, so they don't make a family planning.
No, instead that the government always telling family planning, even the if there's a nursing here, a nurse here, midwife, they are trying to force you to have an implant or else like oy ba implant or like people, but people don't. They don't go to the women here don't go to the because they want more kids for the, my god, I can't imagine of them because if they are already have kids that 18 years old, what's surprised they have already 2 years old or another
A
baby.
daughter.
People
Okay,
here, a
child.
lot of women here, 16, 12, 10, 12.
Oh my God.
Yeah, before we are only 300 population here, but now it's added because of lots of children, because of poor peace.
Okay, no family planning. Okay.
Yeah.
And Mamja, how is your water installation going? Please update viewers on the water installation and what service or resources it will provide upon completion.
Well, about my water installation, it's I'm thankful to God, but it's already okay now. Yeah, I spent a lot of money for it because 150 meters away from the house, and you buy a lot of some materials that to so that they can bring you it
Ah,
at
okay.
home. Oh yeah, so it's really expensive because we don't have before our government. We have a very strong source of water in the mountain area, and the
Mm,
government make it, but in just 1 week everything not working
gone.
because all the materials they use is fake. All the
Okay.
PVC get, you didn't understand why
Explored.
it's flawed. Then
Okay.
so instead that millions of that water is million. I don't understand why we just only use that for 1 week, and up until now we didn't use it. And our the hard thing is here, we are really hard for water. If it's a long sun summertime, we don't have
Summertime.
water. Oh, we need to go to the river to get some water, and that's what we daily do. That's what my daily do here. For the water to drink, we go far. But if you just can use like we can still for using. You can take it, but we can still use the creek. The small creek, we can use it. So when I was have water, I'm so very happy, Ma'am Sharon, because finally I have water in my own house. And I'm planning to put it a vending machine so that all actually I have already a vending machine. I just need it to install. But no one's doing it
Yeah.
for now because the technician is busy. So I'm just waiting for him to come here, or else my I will get pick up him so that he will come here. But I'm planning to do a vending machine so that all my neighbors can use it. Of course, Ma'am Sharon, I will not give them also for free. I
Yes.
because I spent money for it, so they need also to pay for it. But at least
Mhm.
they will not go far. Yeah, it's free to go far away. It's free, but at least they're not tired. You know, there's a lot asking me
Mhm.
when you can put your vendor so that we can get water already here in the house. I said, maybe next month or maybe this month. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. And before I proceed, I would like to say Victor Robert for the super sticker. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay, Ma'am
much.
Cha. Do you have electricity in your house and in the province? If not, how do you survive without it? If you have, do you experience brownouts constantly or occasionally?
Mom Sharon, we have our electricity only 5 years ago here. So I have my own electricity at home, and thank you so much to my sponsor to pay for it to have electricity. The most problem here, because we are in a mountain area, there's a lot of trees. If the strong wind, yes, can you hear me? Because a very strong wind
Yes,
now.
yes.
Okay, so if it's strong wind, every time they get damage, their action is very low. Sometimes we don't have electricity for almost 1 week, 3 days, seven
Ah,
days.
okay.
Yeah. So before I'm selling meat here, I'm trying to sell meat, but the problem it can get spoiled because you know
No electricity.
because of the electricity. I'm selling ice before. I provide it for any shop. But the problem is the electricity. All of them get melt if the electricity no electricity. And yeah, before I get before I'm planning to buy some a solar panel so that because if you have a solar panel, you're not paid monthly for the electricity, especially the electricity now is growing up. It's
Higher, yes.
higher now. So I am planning to but it's very expensive. Like here, you spend like 60,000 if you want that can provide all your stuff. 60,000 so 70,000. I saw my friend now. She's married also for a foreign in her province also near here. Near in here, her village is near her also. She spent 100,000 for her solar panel because the electricity cannot come to their area because of the river, and she's the only they are the only one who live there. So she did is she buy a solar panel, and it's really nice because you're not paid every month. All you need to do is to check every 3 months. You need to check for any damage. So that's it. Like we having always problem with the electricity, and some people think that if you don't have, if you're we cannot contact you, you're running away or you're not talking to them. But it's not. I don't have electricity. And if we don't have electricity,
Okay.
we don't have signals because we don't have signals here, especially for smart and globe. It's really really hard. I have my own Wi-Fi. I have a Wi-Fi. I need to put some a big tower for it so that I can have my own Wi-Fi. And I spend like 42,000 just for the Wi-Fi. But it's make money
Wireless.
also. Yeah, it's makes money also because I bought window. Of course, you want internet, so they paid, and it's not started to have a good signal every time that it's 10 p.m.
Okay, Ma'am Cha, tell us about coconut you are very experienced at it. What products do you make or sell from coconut peeling? Can you climb the trees as well as cut while in the tree?
Yeah, I'm very expert for peeling a corn. Oh yes, I can climb a tree, a coconut tree.
Ah,
I do. When I was
oh,
young, I am the one who scratch on it and put some, to get a what's it called that? Like
you mean
tubaon.
coconut drinks, coconut drinks.
Yes.
You mean
When
we
I
call
was
that
young,
here red wine. Okay.
I can climb. Mount Sharon, I do climb on the coconut tree. I expert or feeling for it. I'm expert with that. And yeah, that's because I live in an area that, only those things that I can do also here. What the men can do, I can do also.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. What
And
is the
okay, okay.
okay, ma'am? What is the basic transportation in your province? Do you use or have a motorbike or any transportation?
Yeah, in our town, of course they have a bus. One bus only. Uh
Mm.
8 a.m. and 3 p.m. So they
Ah,
have
okay.
bus, but oh yes, mostly we use here a bike. Mostly is bike, motorbike, and here in my area, it's really hard to come here. Like you have a maybe 4-wheel drive can come here, or military jeep only can come here. But mostly
Ah,
we
okay.
use bike here. No one's like a car. No one's car come here. So I have a friend also married to a foreign guy. They just only put the car on the town and they come here. And they use bike, and no, they use 4-wheel drive, like I think Strada, the car name Strada.
Ah, yes,
So
Strada or
they bring
Navara.
it here. Or Navara, I think
Navara.
Navara. That's the only car that you can, or else military jeep.
Ah, okay. Ma'am, if you had the money or resources to make a major change to your province and support the people, what would the changes be and what programs would you implement?
Me, if I have a money, I want the program to implement that I can feed kids. There's a lot of hungry kids here. Even we do farming. People sell the product,
Product,
the product.
their
They don't
plants?
care. They just only save it for money. I mean, they sell it for money, and they can, you know what? And people in the mountain, they just came here. They have a lot of chickens, pigs, but they will not make it for food. They will sell it. They just came here, buy sardines, buy
Buy
dried fish,
fish.
and they think they are very happy. And the kids, sometimes I go to some mountain area, like my father, because my father is one of the, before his last term, he is a become a barangay chairman here in our barangay.
Ah, okay.
We need to visit a very mountain area. When we go there, I saw kids that, they feel, if you bring them some bread, it's like they are very very happy for it. The feeling that, my God, you cannot you feel you really feel the sadness that there's a lot of kids get hungry. So if I have money, I want to have a monthly feeding to them. That's what I really wanted.
Okay, and Ma'am Cha, there is a question here from Ling C111. Miss Ja, I hear so much positive on province woman regarding morals and values while in a relationship. Can you express why would a province woman be a better choice for a serious marriage over city?
Honestly, Lynch, see, it's not about that she's living in a province. She will be serious or qualified to be with. No, it's not.
Exactly.
It depends of the person. If it depends for a woman, because a woman, even she's grew up in the province area, even she's grew up there, even she's, if she's not qualified to be a wife, she's not. So for me, whatever she live, if she will be a good woman, she will be a good woman. She will be qualified. She will be a good and is a good wife. It,
Exactly.
wherever she live.
Agree, Mom Ja. Okay. Because even if they are even Sir Ling, see, even if the woman is in the province, but she is a province girl, but not all the province girl have nice attitude.
Exactly. Because people change. You know, sometimes money
Can change
can
people.
change people. Yeah.
Exactly.
So even though that you are, you know, if some
Mm.
people here, I saw people here, they are, you know, some of a wife. She's. I heard that she changed when she get married with a foreign guy. She changed, and when she's a very conservative woman, not wearing even as you know, like night me. I'm always open. I was always wearing like slips, but when she's already in the counter, the guy, she broke up the guy and find another man. So it depends. No, it depends for a woman wherever she live.
Okay, there is a message here. Mapul, gros bisous de la France, je t'aime. What you means is big kiss from France. I love you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Ma'am
Okay.
Sharon, wait. Can I change my phone because it's already
Okay.
so I
Lobat.
entered lobat na.
Okay. Okay.
Ala. Madungog ra ko?
Okay, ra, ma'am. Okay, madungog ra ka. Sige.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am siya. Do you like to cook? You seem like the complete traditional Filipina. Tell us about a few of your favorite dishes and how you prepare and cook them for the family.
Actually, Ma'am Sharon, I don't have favorite food because
Yeah, as long
why?
as delicious.
I always value food because I've been starved when I was young, and every time I saw a food, you know, I always tell to my kids, you need to always value food. Whatever on the table, you need to eat because there's a
Yes.
lot get hungry. Even we cannot eat this kind of food. So always value food. Me, I don't have favorite food because for me, food, all the food is delicious. Even that's a simple food.
Yeah, that's also I told to my daughter that don't waste food because you are so lucky that you have food to eat on the table, and then you can eat what you want, that like not the same the street children out there that they find some food in the garbage, or asking or begging food from people. So ma'am cha, there is another question. Ling Z111, Miss Ja, Part 2. What's the proper way to speak with parents after getting to know her regarding respect to them in general? The band between her father and mother matters, correct?
Well, I based on my experience here,
Yes.
uh, our parents, if you truly serious with with the women, if you go to to their house and show, like you know, you just talk to them with respect, they will respect you the same also. If you they think that if you are going to their house and you have some bond with them, it's not about that you need to feed them, you need to have a big party just to bond them. If you are truly showing those that you are interested with their child, their child,
Your
they are
daughter.
very their daughter, they are very happy with it. They don't care of what you are and what you have, as long as you are a very respectful guy, they are happy for it. So about the words, I don't know what's, as long as you're not, you know, you are not what we call that kana bang guy mang istorya. You are not a
Uh-huh.
very boastful guy are showing, of
Um,
course they will show you go you should the same also.
yeah. Okay.
For me, a bond is being with them. Then it's not about that you bring. Actually, they are happy if you're. Oh, we can have a party. Well, let's go for a swimming. They're happy with that. Oh, you buy food for our for our lunch, and we have a. They are very happy with that, and they are more happy if you are a very respectful guy also.
Yeah, and then Sir Lin wants you. Oh, Lin. If you
Lengthy.
are truly if you are truly love to their daughter, you will have no more problem. And then as long as you are humble, respectful, kind, no problem for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, Ma'am Sha. What happens when you and your kids get sick in the province? Do you have health care or other medical insurance? Please explain why or why not.
Well, if you get sick here, like if you have fever, for us, a simple fever is we can cure it by organic. We don't need some
Okay.
medical. We don't need that. Because if you have only paracetamol, we are okay with that, and we can add it
Yeah.
them like another herbal. We added it for it. But if like if you are laboring like a woman, if the labor, we need to bring it to the. Actually, I deliver my first child in the house only.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
yeah, because at the time, it's the government implement that all the women who get labor, we need to bring to the health center. So at the time, I am afraid that I paid for the hospital, so I need to here in the house. So I live with my eldest here in the house only, and we paid only 200 pesos for for them. And
Traditional, I don't know,
uh,
traditional
the
healat or something.
uh, uh traditional doctor.
Midwife.
Yeah.
Traditional midwife.
So um since 2007, my eldest have a beneficiary from the four piece.
Ah,
But
okay.
until now, Mom Sharon, I'm not the one holding it. I never hold it. I give it to my parents. Why?
Ah, okay.
Almost 8 years, they are the one who taking care of my kids. Yeah, I go home here every 6 months, but it's not enough. And before, when I heard my brother, one of my brother, he is a very, sometimes he's crazy. If they get drunk, province. If they
Yes.
get drunk, they are the very strongest man. They think. One time he just said, "You can never paid of what our parents do with your child. You never paid for it." So at the time, I felt like I get feel pain at the time that so they are the one holding the poor fees, and
Beneficiary.
yeah, I never asked them that, hey, you give me the money for the poor fees. Never. I just let them use it so that they cannot talk to me that bad, especially my siblings.
Yes, and I understand you that in siblings there are one are different. There are one who always make jealous.
Yeah.
I
they
also
think
experienced that. Yes.
they think like that oh, eh, and he have already kids now, and he think that I am the favorite because my parents taking care of my kids, but he didn't think that of course they'll fall love with the kids, especially they are the one who taking care of it. It's a honestly, it's a for emotional. They grew up with that, they are taking care, of course they are near heart, but my parents is level love for their grandchild.
And mom, you don't speak a lot of English in your channel. Is that on purpose or you are not fluent in English?
Actually, I was thinking I'm not really fluent in English. I'm not really good in English, especially in one of my I have a lot of discrimination about my English. Before I tried, I'm very trying hard to speak English on my channel. One person, you know, one of the town is watching my vlog and said, "Oh my gosh, she's speaking English and she's the wrong grammar. She's my God, she didn't shy with that," and I feel affected with it. I feel like okay, I do vlogging with my Bisaya and my Tagalog. Maybe I don't speak English, But of course, I understand English and I can still speak English. Not that fluent, but I can still understand and speak. And this, we can still understand each other, maybe.
Okay. And mom, like what you said, you have discrimination from other people. Ignore them, think positive, and then continue still talking English. It doesn't care if they don't like your English. The way it's you run your own rules in your life, and then don't care of them because they say that because they are jealous, and then it's your way to still continue or keep strong that I don't care of what other people say. That's go.
Yeah, before
Don't stop to speak English, just speak English.
before one of my sister of my father, she graduated college and she's a teacher, and she's not working as a teacher right now, but she finished her study. You know what, she's directly talking to me like that. Oh my god, you speak English on your channel. Oh my god, don't speak English. My god, you're not good in English, you are wrong grammar. My god, you don't shy, you're not embarrassed with it. I feel like I'm yeah, I was so embarrassed with it from her. And there's a lot of people listening, a lot, some of my relatives, and my, you know what, my mother and my father like keep quiet. They cannot like protect me. So what I told to her that she can embarrass herself or so. I told her, yeah, actually, I'm just a high school graduate, but I still speak English and I can understand English. But you look at you, you're a college graduate, you're a teacher, right? But why you're not working?
Yeah, exactly.
What? Why
Good
you're not,
point.
and why you're not even you know, why you not working, and why you did not pass all those sabi na, ay ka na bang exam.
Exam. Yeah.
Why you did not pass all the exam? You three times. Why you
Failed
didn't?
three times
Because yeah, I think I am the better than you. Then I left. That
now?
was the
Okay,
first time that
yes.
they don't like me.
Yes, and the next time, Ma'am Ja, if ever she will tell that to you, just tell to him, you know, I know that we are know that education is important, but it seems like you are not an educated, you are an educated person. Because, Ma'am Ja, for people, it's not people are not based of what education that you finish, because education is just only a title. But the more
Yeah.
education in life is, you respect people, you are kind, you treat people in a good way. So, and at the same time, she is a teacher, but she is not smart because she
Yeah,
lost the three exam.
they are always talking to me like that. Actually, you know, they always saying, "Bugo kay ka." You know the feeling like that. That, but if they are my cousin, they graduated in college, they are always telling that, "Oh, she's really." But me, that I, hey, are you not embarrassed with it? Wa ka na ulo mag-English English ka na imo mo ang channel. Hoy, Ginoo ko, wa kay angay, bugo ra ba kay ka? Oh
Oy,
God.
I hate that kind of people. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow. That's the
Yeah,
always
but Ma'am
I
Cha,
get something.
okay, Ma'am Ja, you speak English well and don't care of what people saying. Just continue speak English because you didn't ask them any peso for the video. So ignore them and continue what would you want or what you really would like to do in your life. Don't listen to them.
Yeah, thank you
Stay
so much.
positive.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Ma'am Cha, would you like to marry in the future or remain single mom and stay in the province? Please explain.
As a single mom, you are just hoping that you can marry also.
Yes,
You need someone also to. I'm not telling that I don't need someone. I'm just hypocrite if I tell that I don't want my needs.
exactly.
No, you can do it. You can do it alone, but it's not that all the time you can do it alone. You need someone also to be touched, to be cared. You need also for that. Not all the time. Yeah, you have a kids. Of course, sometimes I'm thinking if I'm married for a irresponsible person, better I'm being alone. but of course I'm hoping that someday there's a person who will come here and hopefully he will be, why not? I want to be
Okay.
married with a person who will be, to be with me.
Mr. Right. Okay. Ma'am, update us on your diet and what foods and veggies you recommend for diet consumption.
Hala. Actually, when I'm doing a diet, just only 1 week, and after that, because because after that, here, Mom Sharon, if you are working in farm, you need to eat good. I mean, you need to eat rice because
Yes.
every day yeah. But if you're just, I'm so very happy lately because I'm just at home right now. I'm not working in farm, especially it's summer. Actually, we are cleaning here. If I gonna show you guys, if you see that,
Okay.
we are cleaning for it for the farming for corn. But because
Ah,
it's a
okay.
big, oh yeah, it's a big summer now. We cannot plant corn yet because it's really dry so well. So as of now, I didn't do my diet, but me, if you're just eating cassava or sweet potato, it's a good diet. Because
Mm-hmm.
when I'm doing that and I you less rice, really I'm very thin before. I'm very thin before, but now that I'm just at home, I'm not really working too much hard, so my weight getting gaining my
Girl.
weight. And yeah, but I'm trying to do my diet now. I do sometimes exercise also.
Okay. And Ma'am Cha, any closing comments to our viewers or question to me?
Well, what I can tell to them. Well, I'm very happy, guys, that you here and listening my all journey. And about you, Ma'am Sharon, I don't have any question for it. I'm so happy that I'm part of your content, your channel here, and it's really helped also. So I'm very thankful to be here on your channel. And to all my viewers there, I hope guys you still support Ma'am Sharon. And also you can support my channel also. And thank you also for being here and listen. And that's it only.
Okay, and Ma'am Ja, thank you also for having me here on my channel. And please subscribe Ma'am Ja channel. And then, if ever you would like me to interview on your channel, please let me know because. And thank you also to share about your province life here on my channel. And then, if you would like to interview me on your channel, so just let me know if when and if you would like. Okay, and everyone, this is the end of my interview with Miss JHA. I will put her YouTube channel link in the video description and please subscribe her channel and mine also, Sharon Lapu-Lapu, if you are not yet subscribed. And Ma'am JHA, thank you so much for the interview. And thank you also
Thank you
everyone
also.
to watching this interview, this wonderful interview with beautiful woman. And just stay
Thank
positive, ignore all what people say. Okay? So thank
thank
you
you.
everyone.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you, Ma'am Sharon.
Thank
Ah,
you.
okay. Sige, muli na ko.
Oh.